Welcome, welcome. Today is a special one. It's a special day. I've been looking forward to this one for a little while now. Today we're going to be refurbishing a old console, a legendary console, and one of the console war winners for its generation. I'm going to first put on some gloves because what we're about to deal with is very nasty and disgusting, and touching it will probably lead to a lot of STDs, maybe some other diseases we don't really want. And in this one, if you can't tell by the title of it, we're going to be refurbishing PS4. That is right. This is a PS4. This is like one of the launch PS4s, one of the first ones to come out. I don't want to say it was launch day. It was probably around the time that it launched. I think it was a Black Friday. We waited in line at a GameStop to get this one. Funny story, we waited for hours at the GameStop to get this console. And this was the last PS4 that they had in stock. It was the last one. The people behind us were actually fuming when we got this PS4, so much that we had to run to the car and just leave after buying it. Now, if we look at the condition of this PS4, it is, say the least, it's clapped. It's fully clapped. The reason why the gloves came on is because I'm sure there's some ancient disease that lives in this PS4. And at the same time, this one actually wasn't my PS4. This one went to my older brother. He didn't want it anymore. He got rid of it. It's been sitting in storage for probably 5+ years. We'll just say safe with that one. But it hasn't been touched. It hasn't been used. I don't even know if it works. So we're going to have to test if it works before I even break it down or do anything with it. It's about to be nasty. It's about to be disgusting opening this thing up. But it doesn't have a power cord. There's no power cord with this PS4. I couldn't find it, so I had to go and buy one. We got the power cord right here. This is going to be one of the nastiest ones I'm going to repair, probably next to the other Xbox One that I have to do. Funny enough, I don't even think the first Xbox One that I refurbish is even close to as disgusting as this one. But if there's an issue with the HDMI, this might be fucked. It's not turning off. The light's still on. We're going to try to clean it out. We're going to clean out the PS4 and see where we can go from there. Yeah, I don't think it's in a good state. It might just be because of all the dust. So first things first, we're going to pop off this. So that gets us to the hard drive, and we can actually see how much gigabytes are on the hard drive. 500 gigabyte hard drive. We have a 500 gig. You can't see it on the camera, but 500 gig. We're gonna clean that out because it is fucking disgusting, dude. I might just take it out right now and blow it out a little bit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna blow some of this dust out real quick. I'm gonna take it outside. I'm not gonna do that in my room. So I got a lot of the dust taken out of it. It looks a lot better now. It looks a lot better. There's still some dust on this side. We'll get the rest out later. So now we got to get these off. These are the warranty seals. We're breaking warranty. There's no fucking warranty on this console anymore anyway, so fuck the seals. So these screws will come out, and then I can take off all these panels right here. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my lord. Okay, here is the inner workings of a PS4. Your disk drive is right here. The APU is going to be right here. This is probably the power supply area. And then your hard drive's on the top. This is a lot to take in because of the dust situation. So let's first just get this off, and I'm going to need to go out and blow this thing out. I'm going to have to give it a good blowing because holy fuck. This thing got a lot of use. That's all I'm going to take from this whole thing. You should get a little mini vac. I should. That is probably on my list of things I'm going to get now. Because a mini vac, I could do it right here. I could just vacuum it all out. For blowing the dust out, that's not going to fucking happen in my room. That's not going to... We're taking it out back like old Yeller. And we're going to give it a good blow. We got to get all these screws out so I can start taking stuff out of here. Where do we have screws here? I don't see any. I don't have small enough fingers to get that out. That is a long ass screw. So that goes in like this. I'm trying to make sure I understand the setup here. This is for the power supply. So this is the power supply. Perfect. I don't know why that doesn't want to come up, but I have to get it out somehow. So I'm going to take out the disk drive real quick. So this part right here goes like that. What the fuck is that? Very good question. I have no idea what it might be the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think it's the Wi-Fi antenna or something. I don't know what the fuck that is. Dude, the fucking dust is insane. It is so insane how much dust there is. It makes this harder to fucking do because there's so much dust. There's like one clip right here that's just keeping it from coming off. There we go. Holy fucking shit. I'm covered in dust. I'm not having the best of time with the PS4. I was excited for this one too, but let me make sure that wire stays like that because I don't want it to get fucked up. I'm gonna hold the wire in place. Yeah, bro. I gave it some... It didn't give me love back. It gave me a bunch of dust. My shirt is fucked up. So we got this at the top. What is that? What is that for? It's morphed, so it was obviously overheating at one point. I'll make it some troubleshooting kit for when I come down. Looks like impact maybe too, yeah. Something happened with this though. So we'll put that over here with all the dusty shit, because that needs to be cleaned out. I'm gonna take out all these screws. I'm gonna take out everything. I'm gonna take out everything right here. That's actually not that bad right there. We have the thermal pads. I'm gonna replace the thermal pads because I have a bunch of them here. I have a bunch of thermal pads right here. So I'll replace all these. Anything else look off on the board other than dust? No, there's just a lot of dust. Power supply's out. Oh my lordy who. Look in there. Take a whiff of that. Take a whiff of that. Oh my god. This power supply does need to be cleaned good. That will actually cause issues. Fire issues. I think this comes out as a unit. If I were to guess, this comes out as a unit. So this part is actually attached to this metal part. If you look. So this is all connected to this. So how am I going to get this out? I have no idea. I might just have to clean it like so. I just need to figure out how to get this part out. And I don't want this to fucking fuck me over, dude. So I guess the board has to come out like by itself over here. But it's clamped down to the APU cooler. So how that's going to happen is I don't know. So there's a little connector right here. I don't want to fuck up. So let's get that out. This isn't easy as the Xbox One. This is definitely a degree of difficulty that I wasn't expecting. Very gentle. See what's holding it in over here. It's this big ass cable. Very careful, very careful. There we go. Ooh. Oh my god, I gave myself a heart attack dealing with that. Holy fuck, this fucking whole thing is just so dusty and shit on. It's ridiculous. Do I have a box I can set this on? This needs to be cleaned out. This needs to be cleaned out. This needs to be cleaned out. Everything needs to be fucking cleaned out. Like, it's not even funny. So I'm going to start walking stuff downstairs and cleaning it out. That's going to be what I'm going to be doing for the next few fucking... Probably the next 30 fucking minutes, to be honest with you. So I'm going to start with the board. I'm going to get all the dust off the board because this is probably the easiest thing to clean off right now. And then I'm just going to work my way around with all this. So I'll be back. So let's check the board under the light. It's looking way better. It's looking way better. Thermal pads on this side and the other side. These three are missing unless they're on the... Okay, no, they're on there. Okay, I was about to say. I thought we were missing thermal pads, but it looks like we're not. Fuck me. Alright, we're making some progress. We're gonna have to get isopropyl alcohol and cotton swabs into here to clean that up. Other than that, our radiator doesn't look too gunked up now, and everything else seems to be a lot better at least. My goal now is to clean this all up and get this put back together before I move on to anything else. Look at that. That's looking a lot better now. That's looking a lot better. Yeah, it's looking a lot better now. I think it's pretty much okay. Or at least as good as it's gonna get. So I think these get drilled in through this. Or did those get... Yeah, they get drilled in through this. The board goes right in here. Then the power supply goes up here. I think I'm starting to get it. Anyway, we don't have any extra screws for this part, so that's good. I'm not missing any screws. So first things first is I'm gonna put these thermal pads on here. I'm gonna clean the board up first. I'm gonna put thermal pads on here, and then I'm gonna try to get the board back in place because the board is all it needs is thermal paste and thermal pads at this point in time. And the board's going to be very tricky to get back into place. Because it was already tricky to get out. So it's going to be fun trying to figure that out. Okay, the board's really not that dirty though. Funny enough. There's really not that much dust. I'm really not stressing too hard about the board because it looks pretty fucking good. With that, we're just going to start cleaning up the thermal paste. I'm just going to go ahead and paste it and put it back in. I swear Sony intentionally makes their shit like hella complicated for no reason. And I think they think it's like actually kind of funny, to be honest with you. And there's our APU for a PS4, the PS4 APU. Alright, let's get some of these thermal pads on real quick. Shit, these are like the actual size of the chips, unlike the last ones I just took off that were like a little bit smaller. I have to really make sure I get the plastic off these, because if I leave the plastic on, I'm gonna lose RAM modules, and we really don't want that. And there we go. So this is gonna be a tricky part too, so I have to get it back into there with the thermal paste on the APU. I'm at the part of the night where I'm gonna start losing my mind, I think. But I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna get most of this done. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this properly. So I gotta get the thermal paste on the APU, and then I gotta somehow slide the board in with thermal paste on it down into place with these pads as well, without the pads being removed. Oh, Bruda. Let me get everything out of the way. I'm just gonna fucking wing it. I think it'll be fine. Thermal paste is usually good at like spreading whenever I put the mounting pressure on. That should be good. That's all you really need. That's gonna be perfect. I don't want to put too much on this thing. I'm trying not to put anything down on the side where the APU is yet. There we go. So can I reach that now? Yeah, I can. Okay, so I can put it back in through this way. No, that's good. It goes on the other side. Okay, I'm good. So I just need to change out these. So I just need to put these in. Oh, there's a piece right here that I need to, it's a little cable I gotta put in right here. Can't forget the little cable. That wouldn't be good. So thermal pads are on. Thermal paste is on. We're making good progress, actually. We're almost pretty much good to put this thing back together after I clean off all this dust. We're almost, yeah, I mean, shit, we're really closing the gap now. I just gotta figure out where to put the Wi-Fi card. I'm not seeing any dust anymore. I'm gonna let this dry up, though, before I put it on the fucking board, of course. Like that. And then do I have arrows for screws? I do. Okay, so, and then the screws are gonna go in these holes. And that should successfully secure our motherboard back into the console. Oh, fuck! Give me a second, I gotta go take this board back out real quick. I routed the cord wrong. I routed that cable wrong. I fucked up that cable routing. So I have to go fix that. That's important, actually. I was making such good progress, now I have to go all the way back. This is the fun part about electronics, though. You always fuck up one little thing, and then you have to go all the way back and fix your mistake. But that's how you learn, right? That's how you learn. I got it. I got it. Okay. Everything looking okay? Alright, everything looks good. Okay. Woof. I think it's supposed to go this way, right? I'm pretty sure it's this way. I'm pretty fucking sure. But I think the point of it is, like, it's supposed to be bent like this for a reason. Because it adds more pressure to the APU or something. Like, it bends the APU, kind of. Like, it's perfect. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Because it's supposed to kind of give a bend to the, like, a slight, tiny bend to the APU. I'm glad I actually redid that, because that's actually important, I'm pretty sure, with, like, pressure and the mounting pressure and stuff. This needs to be clean, because this is going to go onto that. And like I said before, I'm pretty sure this is just like a heat sink type deal. I have no full idea of what it actually is. Power supply in place, so we can plug this part in now that it's routed right. That plugged in, we can just drop it down, I think. Something like that. Oh, you need to put that in there. Can that even come out? That feels stuck. Ah, I gotta take it off again! How the fuck does that even happen? There we are. Okay, we're good. That should be everything now. That should literally be everything now. That should literally be everything. I mean, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Like, working on this type of stuff, but there's definitely a lot to learn from it. You know what I mean? I mean, if it doesn't work by the time I'm done, that is what it is. I'm gonna have to work on it another day to try to fix it. But I'm pretty confident that I'll turn it on and it most likely like works, but there's a chance there's something might be fucked. It didn't boot earlier, so that could be something. Yeah, that definitely goes like this. I guess you have to like kind of scoop it in. Like so. That just went right in. No trouble, no problems. That just went right in. You go like this, literally. And then this just clips right into this. Like that. And now you just put your screws back in. Huh. I can't get this out of the, I can't get this out. Let me try isopropyl. But I think that's stuck in there. I think that's just like embedded itself into the plastic. It's just part of the plastic now. Yeah, so that's not going to come out. That's just embedded into the plastic. So this is as good as we're going to get clean-wise. That's just scratched up from years of use. I mean, it's normal wear and tear, I guess, that you would expect. So let's get these last screws in. And I guess we'll test it and see if it actually works. Alright, put back together. Does it work is the question. I'm really hoping it works. I'm really fucking hoping this thing works. Alright, here we go. Is it plugged in? Everything's plugged in. It turns on. It's turning on, that's good so far. Do we actually post though? It's still not posting. We got a white light, but no post. Blinking light over here. That might be a problem. So let me, it's giving me a blue light. It should be posting. Yeah, there we go. It posts. It posted. Fuck, it posted for me. It's not gonna post for the, I guess it just doesn't work on the card. I guess it just doesn't work. Woo! It works! My older brother's PS. Okay, hold on. Let me switch it back to this. There we go. I'm back. I'm sorry. I got too excited for a second. Holy shit. Alright, now I have to factory reset the fuck out of it, though. I have to reset the whole console. That's going to be for a different time. But this is my new Blu-ray player. Holy fuck. I'm actually proud of myself. Like, hella. I'm more proud of myself with this one than the Xbox One because this one was so fucking complex, dude. Like, everything was way more... Like, the Xbox One was easy. This right here was fucking hard, bro. On top of that, it didn't even post. It was giving me the orange light before I started. Now it's good. Got my new Blu-ray player, though. I'm fucking happy. Got my new Blu-ray player. Fuck yes, dude. But for tonight, GG's, bro. You have a good one. Peace out.